fraternity. We actually recruited him, us and Dennis, and also we were the ones who were holding the paddle that broke. So anyway, not to emphasize on that. What we funny things we did when he was still a neophyte. You could imagine Gary, how tall and bulky he is, and also Alvin. Well, I had them made up by the makeup artist of SM Cubao, Shumar Cubao. So if you imagine these big guys being made up with their faces and yun. So yung mga funny things that we used to do. Alvin also was kind of a guy ahead of his time. He introduced to the fraternity his beer bong.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
if you know the beer bong where you have a funnel and a hose. I think he brought that all the way from the US. So that was quite a memorable part of EMC Squared fraternity history. Even our alumni then who were maybe 10 or 5 years older than him were quite impressed with his beer prowess. So yeah. Also, one thing we recall with Alvin is his family was also like ours, except we didn't get to meet mom. But Megan, Pixie were all regular fixtures at the Tambayan in engineering. So their house was also like our house. So forgive us, ma'am, for the things we did at your place then. But Alvin was so welcoming of us that his car was also like the fraternity car. So I'm sure Megan would recall those years that we were almost always together, us and Alvin. So I mentioned that Alvin was sort of ahead of everybody else in terms of he had these gadgets that we didn't know, like that calculator. One time we were the only ones playing American football at the Sunken Garden because Alvin was the only guy who came from his US studies, and he brought his football. So those things kind of make us stand out because of him. And also, I was hearing, pardon Tracy, but I was hearing your son, Rivaldo, telling of Alvin's conquest with the girls then. So I won't say anything about that. Anyway, so Alvin was a cool guy. He was an action man. That's how we always remember him. And to us, he was sort of this unique Brad who was there for everybody. He would join us for activities that I think he wasn't used to because he grew up studied at LaSalle and also went to the US. So well, some of our guys were mostly from the provinces, but he was not any. He didn't make life sort of be different from everybody else. So he was a loving guy, and he was always there for everybody. That's the best I could remember of Alvin, and we are proud to say that he is an EMC Squared man.
Yes. Are you
And
going to
we
talk
love our
about
Brad.
the flag?
EMC Squared. Oh, the
The
story
flag.
of the flag.
Yeah.
I can't recall anymore.
So,
But
sorry ba?
I mean, the Brad who specifically gave him the mission. You call that a mission as part of your initiation process, or we call it in our version, it's called the integration process because initiation is not a welcome term nowadays, I guess, or even in the past. So during his integration process, one of the brats asked him, "Can you bring the UP flag to our tambayan. Or our tambayan is at the third floor of the UP College of Engineering, Melchor Hall, and it was facing east, I think, eastward, and our tambayan would be, oriented this way, and Quezon Hall, or the admin building, was facing towards University Avenue, so that would be west direction. But the task given to him was that I want to see the UP flag from our tambayan. So it's physically impossible. I think what he did then, in order to make that happen, we were expecting him to bring a picture, take a picture of the flagpole and bring it to the tambayan. But what he did was actually brought down the UP flag from the UP flagpole at Quezon Hall. So how he did it, I think he told the story to Rivaldo already. But he's that kind of a guy. He can make things happen for you. He wishes it to be. Okay? Thank you very much.